Hello friends, today is day 14 of the Silva Ultramind system, and today we were projecting our consciousness into leaves. So this is a bamboo leaf from my bathroom. Bamboo is really good for raising energy, and when you've got water which is constantly pulling energy down, bamboo is a good balance for that energy. And then this is a Hoya leaf, which fell off the plant on its own, and I just picked it up off the floor. So the objective of today was to project our consciousness into the atomic structure of the leaf. First we smelled the leaf, touched the leaf to our face, checked the temperature, checked the light, checked the color, and just kind of took an objective view of this leaf, right? And then, both leaves. And then we did a projection exercise. So this was the third projection exercise. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the bamboo first, and then the Hoya and what I experienced. This one was just picked. So I looked at it in the light. It was very dense, right? And you could see shadows through it, but not much else. Its color was like a dark green speckled with yellow spots. And its odor, it smelled kind of woody to me, kind of like green wood if you were stripping the bark off a willow tree or something. It kind of smelled like that to me. And then it felt really firm and hard, like paper, and it holds its shape really strong because it's still alive. And the temperature was warm when I touched it to my face. Whereas when I projected into it, I was looking through it as if I was looking through a whole bunch of branches, and the light was just kind of filtering. You can kind of see how it kind of moves through there. There was a whole bunch of lines of everything, and they were a very faint yellow green color, as compared to the kind of dark green that you see here. It was way lighter than this. Don't remember the smell. Smell didn't stand out to me. It was very cool in there. It was very cool, and there was not very and then they had a knock on the inside, and it kind of sounded like remember crazy carpets, like those big plastic things that you would slide down the hill with. That's kind of what it sounded like on the inside. It was just like that plastic sound of reverberating off of something. Yeah, and it was very hard and firm and not very flexible. But I mean, again, how much of that do I know just by looking at it, just by looking at the growth structure of the bamboo over the years? Is this all new to me, or is this something I already kind of had an impression of in my mind, or maybe that's actually how it goes? So the Hoya, when I looked at it objectively, was it was more translucent than the bamboo. So I could lift it up and I could see the veins of light, and light and dark through it there. It's a darker green than the bamboo. I felt like it smells moldy because it's been laying on the floor for a couple days. And it bends easily, and it doesn't feel it feels pretty flimsy, soft, and doesn't really, it holds its shape pretty good, but it's not bouncing back as quick as the bamboo does. And then when I had my subjective projection into the leaf, it was inside of it, there was two layers. There was a top and a bottom, and it was kind of connected with a couple veins, and there was this hollow space between the two layers, right? And I was in between those two layers, and it was much brighter right? It was like looking through something matte, but translucent, still laying light through. It was very dark and moist in there, and it again sounded like when I hit it, it sounded like rubber, right? Like knocking against rubber. And yeah, that was my projection into plants. There was also an exercise of projecting into a fruit tree, which was the fruit tree in my yard, is what I chose. And it was a pretty cool experience. And, you know, and the question that comes up in my mind is it memory of how those things smell that I am intaking from my subjective perception, or is that actually a perception of that moment? So I'm not sure, but thanks for watching. Come back to you again with another day.